You're late. Interrogating Hey really take you that long? No, actually. We may have just stumbled into another case, but we'll include it in the usual report, along with details on the Heiyu raid. Aww. Chief. Sorry, was it too convoluted after all? No, that's not it. It's just this series of events. I'm starting to think that it all might be connected. You too? Or you do? Seriously? How do you figure that? Tio. There's been way too many strange things happening in Crossbow lately. And I know things may still take a turn for the worse. But I want us to try to connect the dots. Better buckle up, Lloyd. We're gonna need those detective skills if you've been honing if you want to get, if we want to get anywhere with this. But sure, leave it to me. Today we're able to discover roughly 3 pieces of key evidence. The information we heard from Cal about the raid on Heiyu, the intel we exchanged with Grace about the current state of Revash, and everything we learned from Gantz, the miner from Mainz. So there has to be something that ties the 3 things together, right? You know, I'm not there just yet, but I'm starting to see the bigger picture. For now, let's sort through what we know. Oh, whoops. Which element? Oh, whoops. I accidentally pressed it without thinking. Hold on. Whoops. Wait for the capture. Whoops. So what element of the info regarding the raid on Heiyu can be tied to the others? Wait, what element of the info regarding the raid? Okay, so... Okay, so I did basically guess right, because like, I didn't read this like fully. Because like, I thought that this was kind of like I thought this was more of like a questioning thing where we talk through these topics or something. But no, we're just picking something here. Yeah, so the Heiyu raid and the other stuff, physical, assailant's physical abilities. Actually, could we go back if I right click? Actually, let me double check. Which element of the info regarding Revash can be tied to the others? Haphazard, chain of command. Okay, yeah, right click cannot make you go back. So the haphazard chain of command. Which element of the info regarding Gantz can be tied to the others? The blue pills? This has to be it. So, physical abilities, haphazard chain of command, and blue pills. You think these factors overlap? They're definitely suspicious, that's for sure. I think so, Ellie. If we take a closer look, we can see certain things like in the cases. The enhanced strength displayed by the mafiosos who raided Heiyu. Also, let me double check that I actually got this right. Yep. The enhanced strength displayed by the mafiosos who raided Heiyu. Gantz and his spontaneous gambling skills. They may seem independent of each other, but they both deal with the augmentation of their hidden potential. Now, suppose we say that the connecting factor in all this are these blue pills. The Mafia must have started acting as the distributor for these illegal drugs, and the general public weren't the only ones affected by them. Revash must have been using them to strengthen its own henchmen. Is that the general idea, Lloyd? Yeah, more or less, but in the end, it's still just another theory. However, if that's how it is, wouldn't it explain a lot? Maybe that's why Garcia's influence has started to wane. So a bunch of mafiosos took drugs to toughen them up, or a bunch of those mafiosos took the drugs to toughen up, and as a result, it all gave them big egos. Is that it? Nice to put everyone. By the way, remember the rumors Ian told us about yesterday? Of course, the trader and the stockbroker. You think those two are already under the influence of the pills? Who can say? At this point, that's nothing more than pure speculation. However, things are beginning to come together piece by piece. You feel the same way, don't you? You took the words right out of my mouth, actually. But if I'm being honest, I don't think the special support section will be able to handle a case of this size. We might even need to call in the 1st Division for support, given that the incidents revolve around the distribution of illegal drugs. Perfect timing, Lloyd. Perfect timing? Where are you? Oh, I found you! What's wrong, Kia? Are you getting hungry? Nope, not yet. I brought a visitor. He's super grumpy, but he said he really needed to talk to you. Oh my god, Kia. Grumpy? Oh, Detective Dudley. You're late. Hello there, Detective Siegfried. I'll never get over the fact that he basically his face reminds me of Siegfried. Apologies, Sergey. Investigation meeting ran a bit long. If we're having our usual discussion, you don't mind if we go ahead and begin, right? Sounds good to me. But fill them in too if you don't mind. I don't exactly have time for jokes, Sergey. This isn't something rookies should know about, and actually I think the information they found will end up being pretty useful to you in your investigation. Come on, it won't take any time at all. Are you insane? Then again, I did leave the Hay investigation to the special support section. Perhaps it should be fine then. No! What in the world am I saying? Chief. If we're that much of a bother, we can always just leave the room. That won't be necessary. They don't call Dudley the ace of the 1st Division for nothing, after all. I'm sure he realizes what he needs in a situation like this. You win this time, Sergey. Listen up. The information I'm about to disclose is strictly confidential. No duh! We're in the same police department, dude. Okay, not the department, but you get my point. It does not leave this room. Otherwise, there will be consequences. Got it? Yeah, that won't be a problem. Ooh, is this a secret? I love secrets. Tell me too. Kia, that's not a great idea. There should be some leftover candy in the kitchen. Why don't you go share some with Zayt? Okay? Oh my god, Kia. 1st Division is being pressured from the inside? Well, it's not quite as simple as that, Bannings. After the raid on Heiyu, we received orders to devote our resources to quell any disputes between the Mafia. So recently we had to call it quits on our investigation into the mysterious drugs circulating through our crossbow. Oh. Really? The 1st Division was investigating the blue pills too. Indeed, it's been a few days since the decision was made now. Frankly, I'm shocked that you were able to uncover as much as you did. How exactly did the 1st Division find out about the drugs in the first place? We were tipped off about them by a long-time informant of ours. Of course, we couldn't act on his word alone, so we did some digging of our own. From what we could gather, it just seemed like a silly urban legend. I mean, medicine that grants your wishes and bestow happiness? Nevertheless, we couldn't ignore drug trafficking allegations, and were in the middle of compiling a list of involved citizens before it's put on ice. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Looks like we hit the jackpot. Show him, Lloyd. Yes, sir. What? Take a look at this, Detective. Impossible! Are those what I think they are? We found them on a certain source during our investigation today. We were allowed to keep them on the condition that we protect their identity. Lloyd explained a great deal what transpired prior to Dudley. Damn it all. So it is real. So you're saying it is possible that Revash is the distributor. Dudley, about the order to stop the drug investigation. Any idea who made the call? It had to have been someone high up, Deputy Director. Our chief didn't agree with the decision, but he enforced it nonetheless. Oh. What a mess. Wait a moment, please. Does that mean someone, high in the CPD's chain of command gave in to the Mafia's demands? That's unbelievable. Come on, how low can you go? The situation appears to be quite grave. Hey, Dudley. It's clear you came to me, because you don't trust the department brass. That being said, what's your move? To be honest, I didn't intend to do anything about the drug investigation. If any of us were to take action, our bosses would do whatever they could to interfere. But as a member of the police, it'd be too frustrating to let this go. Detective Dudley. Easy then. Leave the investigation to the Special Support Section. Excuse me. Everyone, listen up. From here on out, the SSS will informally collaborating with the First Division. You four take over their investigation into these drugs in their stead, since they currently have their hands tied. Yes, sir. Understood. And in return, we'll get every bit of intel the First Division has about Revash. We'll get every bit of intel the First Division has about Revash. Sound fair? Are you mad? Regardless of the circumstances, we can't just go handing out top secret intelligence. Can't say I particularly care, Dudley. You're stuck in a stalemate, and you know it. By all means, do whatever strikes your fancy. Stubborn as ever. Fine. You can have whatever information your grubby hands want. Glad we came to an agreement. Ooh, so we're doing the First Division's work for him now. Is that it? I can feel the superiority washing over me already. Oh my god, Dudley really wants to beat the hell out of us. Yikes, yeah, never mind. Let's not jinx ourselves, Randy. Whatever. Alright, you gain my permission to handle the drug investigation. How do you plan on actually proceeding though? About that, we already have the key in our hands. All we need to do is figure out what the drug is made of somehow. Not a bad start. Do you have any idea how to determine that? Who to go to? Based on what we know, we can assume that this is a new, never before seen drug. Using the forensic tools back at HQ is out of the question, as I have no experience with them and would be easily caught. Well, there goes that idea. You know, maybe we could ask the medical college for assistance. Ah, I see. You must be talking about that particular doctor. You're talking about St. Ursula. Right. We know a doctor there who specializes in pharmaceutical research, actually. I've heard nothing more but good things about his work, so there might be a good chance that he could figure out the drug's composition. That is a good stroke of luck. And it might just be our best option. If you can, could you put together a report of the First Division's intel and send it to us by the end of the day? I want them to decide how to approach the investigation for themselves. Fine. I'll send it over as soon as I can. Well then, I should go. Thank you for your cooperation, Sergey. Likewise. Oh, and don't forget to give them well wishes too. Listen well, you four. If you do anything stupid, this entire situation might nosedive, understand? Notwithstanding your investigation into the drugs, leave dealing with the Mafia to the First Division. Stay close to the ground, behave, and most importantly, don't get in our way. Yeah, got it. Jeez, that goof just can't be honest with his feelings. Anger is one way of hiding one's embarrassment, is it not? Maybe so. Also, he has a stronger sense of justice than I initially presumed. Yeah, I think we can trust him. I vouch for him. Most of the First Division is driven by diligence and their distaste for injustice, same as Dudley. Sadly, most of them are sticklers for the rules, making them pretty obstinate. So, you're heading to St. Ursula right away? That's the plan at least. If we have some time, I'm sure we'll try to knock out a few support requests. After all, we didn't have time to leave this city this morning. Sounds like about to get busy. I say we tackle the quest little by little as the day goes on. Glad to see you're all raring to go. Now, I know we're cooperating with the First Division, but don't get too excited. Just do things you usually do. Show me that you're capable of cracking the mystery behind the drugs. Understood. Okay, so I'm a little bit concerned right now. Did I properly talk to the 3 people? Or not? Hold on. Cause like, was it supposed to be marked in the book or not? Cause like, I feel like, cause like, during that report, like it says to talk to Rishia, the Vipers, and that daughter in the residential street, but it sounds like they didn't really mention them at all. Or hold on, let me check the detective book. Blue pills, Gantz, unlock one's hidden potential. Hey, there's an S missing from this. Hey, someone demanded. Huh. Yeah, wait. I'm having trouble confirming whether or not I actually did this right. I mean, I should have, since I already talked to them before, but I don't know. Huh. I guess it's just an unmarked flag that we have. Talk to the following people. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I must have gotten it right. All right, let's see. Oh boy, search for an important person. Want to meet privately? Come to me. Representative Campbell? Whoa. Collecting flowers for resting places. Aw, guys, do you have to leave again? Sorry, Kia, we got something to take care of. We'll be back by evening, okay? Wanna buy us a souvenir while we're out? Well, no, you don't. Oh, whoops. Want us to buy a souvenir while we're out? Well, no, you don't have to do that. Coming home safe is good enough for me. Kia. Ah, my heart. My heart. Good day. Her smile has pierced my very soul. The grim atmosphere ran away at first sight of her smile. Huh? Have a good day. Be careful. Okay, and let's see. We gotta go to Residential Street. This is the representative, or house of the House of Representative Campbell, who sent the request. We're searching for someone important, right? Sound like the representative was freaking out. Hey, doesn't Ellie's Gramps live around these parts? You happen to know this Campbell guy? Well, about as much as fellow neighbors would know each other. Representative Campbell is an ambitious man. He's so driven by his passion for politics that he often brushes aside everything else. I see. That matches the way I had envisioned him in my head. Either way, he's requesting our assistance. Let's try asking about it if he's home. Actually, I wonder. Oh. Let's see, anything in here? Hold on. I want new recipes. For police investigation, don't worry. Oh. Unbelievable. What a foolish thing to do. We must find a way to retrieve her, Representative Campbell. Excuse me, gentlemen. We're here regarding the support request. Ah, you're the CPD's something or other section. What a relief. We're becoming so desperate that we'd be willing to scrape the bottom of the barrel. Excuse me? Not exactly sounding the most grateful to the people willingly helping you with your trouble here. What do you mean you're scraping the bottom of the barrel? Just a moment. Are you not Ellie, Mayor McDowell's granddaughter? Why have you come with them? It's been some time, Representative. As it stands, I'm currently employed by the CPD. I visit you as a detective of the SSS today. Is that the case? So be it. I suppose the mayor is neutral. Nothing to be concerned about then. But, Representative, the Imperial faction's cunning members rely on underhanded tactics. What if they catch wind of this incident? Yes, and this could blow up into a major political fallout, eh, Ellie? It's possible. Talking to Diet members always makes me uncomfortable. Excuse me, Representative Campbell. Could you describe the situation to us in great detail? You have a troubled look on your face. I seem to recall the support request seeking assistance in searching for an important person. Right you are. I've run into a bit of a snag. I suppose I have no choice but to explain the situation to you. But let me make one thing clear to you. This is a politically sensitive matter. The Republican faction has been placed in a difficult situation. This must remain strictly confidential. Understood. We'll promise to keep this under wraps. We swear to remain silent about the investigation, Representative. Very well. Listen up. A certain member of our faction has disappeared. Could you elaborate? It so happens to be my very own daughter. She has run away from home along with our mate. Oh, it's the girl that was. Wait, was it really the girl that's been staying at Maine's for the past couple chapters, just constantly begging for the mayor to sell her some septium? Or wait, is it? Wait. No, I don't think it should be, but a description of they said a noble, or like she was like a noble looking woman, and she was with her maid. No, this can't be it, right? This dude sogged and pompous out there, or his daughter pieced out? My daughter, are you referring to Carla? We were classmates in Sunday school. Really? Well, the representative and his daughter have never been on particularly good terms. Their relationship seems to be entirely comprised of petty arguments. However, the timing couldn't be worse. Our main supporter, Hay, was raided this morning. Dealing with the aftermath has been cumbersome. That utterly foolish daughter of mine. I would normally leave her to her own devices during a hectic period like this. However, recent reports have shown the Mafia spats becoming more dangerous. It's far too dangerous to leave the two girls wandering out on their own. Yeah, I'd be worried about your daughter's well-being if I were you too. Not only that, but if this were to become publicized, the Imperial faction could use it as ammunition against me. You can't put your guard down during the diet, so I prefer to avoid any scandals. And with that, I request you, the SSS, to discreetly apprehend and return my daughter to me. It all comes down to protecting his reputation, then. Suppose that's how these bigwigs think? I already assumed as much. Well, it's clear that you're concerned for her. There's a fair chance she might be in harm's way after all. Agreed. We understand the situation, sir. We accept your request to search for your daughter. Oh, thank Idios. Bring her back immediately. I can't promise we'll be able to do it quickly, but we'll locate your daughter and provide protection until we've safely brought her home. Very well. I suppose I'll leave it to you then. Proceed however you like. I believe his daughter left a note in her room. That note may prove useful towards your investigation. Thank you for letting us know. We'll take a look at it then. Actually, no, wait. Was that noblewoman and maid? I mean, it can't just be a coincidence that they mentioned a girl and the maid. Blah blah. Became suspicious? Okay, no, so this was recent, so never mind then. Suffocating nature might be reason behind discord. Huh. Looks like she left. Looks like she left her message in this notebook. Let's see what it says. I've had enough of you, Father. Feel free to do as you like, just as I intend to do so now, Carla. Yes, I brought the maid with me. If you're bothered that your meals will be no longer made for you, then I'm glad. Where do we even begin? That's a case of the apple not falling far from the tree. She's not any less selfish than him. Representative Campbell is the type to put his work ahead of his home life. Now that I think about it, Carla would often complain about her father in Sunday school. I wouldn't be surprised if a sudden falling out caused her to run away from home. However, the notebook fails to provide a clue about where we should begin the search. The only detail given was that she ran away from home by her own volition. Based on her note, I think it'd be fair of us to assume something. Probably planned. Actually, no, wait. How do I justify that it's planned? Actually, I have no idea. Oh, you're wrong. The noble lady means is Felicia. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, it was sudden. Yeah, I was dead wrong. She must have run away unexpectedly. As Ellie mentioned, a sudden falling out may have caused her to run away. She was pretty angry too, based on the note. I'll consider that a reasonable deduction. I figure she planned this whole thing out, then that would have been longer filled with more resentment. How long ago do you think she ran away from home? I hope it hasn't been too long. Our search will be much more difficult if she's gone far. Good question. Going by what the representative told us, they probably left... Okay, wait, I got it. So, daughter ran away. Petty arguments, timing could have been worse. Our main supporter was raided this morning. Wait. Okay, wait. So between this morning was exhausting, so I came home. So probably just now, cause like I'm sure that they would have. Cause oh yeah, wait, didn't they say? Wait, hold on. Small rules like having to eat breakfast together. She adhered to the rule and joined it for breakfast. I ate breakfast with them, of course. So that means just now. Because yeah, it has to be it. Yep, this morning. Oh wait, this morning. Oh wait. Oh, I mean, oh wait. Wait, no, wait. Wait, am I getting things mixed up then? Wait. Cause like they had, I mean, I guess they, oh. She could have just left when they left for the diet in the morning. Duh. Because if it was just now, we probably would have seen some other clues about the sudden departure all of a sudden. She was present for breakfast, but she had just left, she had left by the afternoon. Yeah. Don't mind me. This is why I suck with puzzle games or anything involving some critical thinking. I think it's safe to conclude that she departed sometime in the morning. Oh yeah, that's also the thing with critical thinking. Oh man, I sure took my time with playing the Oberdin. You know, I mean, I know this was a while ago, but I still can't get over that I still got salty comments about people saying that I can't fucking read in the last part of my Oberdin, playthrough when I just made that, 10-minute or whatever minute video of me just trying to get the Captain Did It achievement. The achievement was that, you just blame everyone's deaths on the captain, and then you just leave first thing. And I got so disappointed that getting that achievement did not affect the letter that you get from the people you send the book to. Because they have different things saying oh, if you got a lot of the death reports right, it's oh, we're thankful for all the stuff you got right, blah 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 blah. Or if you did just some or half, it's you did your best or something like that. But then if you barely did anything, you the thing practically says the guy was so disappointed by your lack of care and effort that he died from sheer disappointment. But then that same letter came up when you do the Captain Did It achievement, so it's that was a big waste of my time. And yet people in the comments were like, dude, this guy can't fucking read, or how stupid is he? I'm like, bro, if you just look up the wiki, you can see that there is no different fucking letter. I even left a note on the comment section. I don't think people really care anymore, but this still gets to me. It's I linked the first letter, as in the letter when you submit practically nothing, versus the letter in the video I displayed for that achievement. It's the same damn thing, word for word. These goddamn idiots, those guys. So wait, SSS aren't strong like the usual protagonists? Inference is the biggest advantage? Oh yeah, instead of relying on more on usual strength or other things like that, yeah. And it wouldn't really be much of a we wouldn't really be much detectives if we relied on strength all the time. Okay, getting back to this though. Sorry for that little Oberdin tangent. We should still be able to catch up with her. Still don't know where the hell she ran off to, though. Maybe we should ask her friends about it? Maybe they got a clue or two for us. No, I don't think we had the time for that. If we consider the circumstances, there's definitely a place she would have visited. We know she left this morning without having planned to. Considering that, there's one place in particular she likely had to visit first. Okay, wait. No one say a thing. Wait. If we consider the circumstances, there's a place she could have visited. Either the Cathedral, City Hall, or IBC? So basically, they argued and it got to a point where the daughter and maid ran off all of a sudden with no plan. Heyu incident. It wouldn't sound right if she went to the City Hall, because well, I don't know what sense that would make. The IBC... Why would the daughter and the maid go to the IBC? Or wait. Or maybe... Oh, wait. Maybe... Neeluk, please. I've been telling you, just... I literally just said a couple seconds ago to not, like, say, anything. Like, I want to think about this myself. But since you already said it, it's kind of too late. Like, I've been saying this over and over again, like, don't make me time you out for, like, 10 minutes. And more if you keep doing this. Oh, wait, my hunch was right, the IBC? I'm guessing she's trying to withdraw a lot of money to probably, like, leave the state or something to live on their own? Huh. I mean, that was my first guess, but... Huh. It's like, okay, like, what the hell are they gonna do at the cathedral? Yeah. The IBC, right? Makes sense to me. Our escapee probably needed some dough for her getaway. Suppose that's the most logical step she would take, eh? If she suddenly left, then she wouldn't have had much time to pack. The IBC is certainly a possibility. Shall we depart for the IBC then? She may still be there. Yeah, let's get there ASAP. Yeah, I can't exactly feel too bad for the daughter though. Having to live with a shitty dad that puts politics over family life and stuff. I get that the politics are pretty important considering how it affects the world and stuff. But, yeah. Nowhere to be seen. Alright, we made it. Oh, it feels like they're running a huge ass facility, or yeah, facility when we come here. I presume the representative's runaway daughter may have stopped here. Shall we inquire with the receptionist? Yes, let's ask Lanfei to see if she knows anything about it. Hi again, Miss McDowell. Do you need help with anything? Yes, Lanfei. I'm just here to ask you a quick question. Did a lady by the name of Carla stop by here today? I think she may have been here with a maid. Oh, I do seem to remember Carla coming by earlier. She told me she had urgent business to discuss with Miss Croyce. With Belle? Miss Croyce consented to it, so I directed her to the top floor. This all happened about an hour ago. Do you mind if we go ask Maria about for some details? Truth be told, we're conducting an investigation. Oh yes, I think you should be okay to talk with her right now. I believe she's currently in the CEO's office. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get cracking. Hey, Belle! How you doing? I'm so sick of this. I've been stuck in meetings all day thanks to those Revash buffoons. Fortunately enough, I don't think their little raid will affect our stock prices negatively. I almost want to kick down their door and demand compensation for all the hassle they put me through. Your life never seems to get any easier. It's especially bad right now since father is away at the moment. Oh yes, did you need something, Ellie? Judging by the crowd you brought with you, it doesn't seem to be a personal issue. Yes, there's something I need to ask you, Belle. Carla should have stopped by the IBC earlier today. Did you happen to see her? Carla? Oh yes, she definitely came here not too long ago. I'm acquainted with her, given that we're both in the upper echelons of society. She claimed to have an emergency and wished to speak with me directly. She proceeded to withdraw every last mirror out of her savings account. Damn, we were right on the money. Why did she stop to speak to you directly for that, Maria Belle? You think the receptionist would have been able to handle her request just fine. I think it has to do with the amount she withdrew. Under normal circumstances, you would need to fill out the appropriate paperwork. Today was an exception. As you might be able to surmise, I am unable to disclose the exact amount she withdrew. That said, it was in the hundreds of thousands of mira. That is an exorbitant amount of money. The truth is, Carla is attempting to run away from home. We've been tasked with bringing her back home safely. Do you know where she might have gone, Belle? Oh, well, that would explain her rash behavior. Judging by the amount she withdrew, I would assume she's planning to relocate to a foreign country. That could be it. Is it possible that she had a destination in mind? Now that I think about it, I recall a conversation between her and her maid about sightseeing in Gantz. Oh! I believe Carla ordered her maid to make hotel reservations there. Gantz, isn't that Liberal's capital city? So she's ditching this joint for Liberal? She must have departed for the airport then. We may be able to arrive in time if we proceed with haste. Let's notify the airport's receptionist. Right, we have to hurry. We're sorry to have bothered you. We appreciate your cooperation. See you later, Belle. Sure. They sure know how to keep busy. Let's see. Turn to her maid, said they're off to go sightseeing in Gantz. And she run away from home. Why would she boldly state that in front of me? Huh. Alright, off to the airport. See, dang, I was wanting to stay in Crossbow for a little while longer. Hurry up, if we don't board soon, we're gonna miss our flight. There's the receptionist. Anyone else here? Excuse me. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Oh my god. Oh hey, thanks again for your help yesterday. Anton, you returning home? Sadly so. There's nothing left for me here since Fran rejected me and all. Truly unfortunate. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm used to this sort of thing. Seeing that pure smile form on her lips as she talked about the person she loves, it basically killed me inside. The person she loves. Should we tell him that she meant the Sergeant Major? Quit while you're ahead. That talk will probably get a little more confusing than what we want to deal with. Agreed, I feel bad for him, but I feel like it's for the best. Yeah, it's up to Anton whether he wants to stay depressed forever or actually learn from his rejection this time. Doesn't keep watching over the poor guy. I'm his only friend after all. A brutal rejection in the burrow, a gentle one in Crossbow. Hey Ricky, what's there to live for now? What am I supposed to do? I better see Anton in Cold Steel somewhere. Excuse me, do you have a moment? We have a bit of an emergency. Oh dear, what is it? You see, an individual by the name of Carla Cambo should have boarded an outgoing flight to Liberal. We were wondering, has that airship finished boarding yet? Oh, you said Carla Cambo. If you give me a moment, please. I'm terribly sorry, but Carla Campbell wasn't listed as a passenger. Are you positive? That's strange. I could have sworn that she planned on taking this flight. Me too. There's only one flight scheduled today that's heading for Libero, right? Correct, and it hasn't departed yet. Pardon me. Uh-oh. I knew it. You're the police, aren't you? Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna run. Or not? Wait, aren't you Marcia? One of the maids at Representative Campbell's mansion. Are you the maid that ran away with Carla? Yes, that's right. You see, Lady Carla never intended to go to Libero in the first place. That was merely a rumor she spread to throw her father off her tracks. In actuality, she plans to live in the home of an acquaintance in the Republic. She's going to Calvard? Ah, crap, she must have gone to the station then. If you hurry, you might make it in time. I'm sorry. My lady has caused so much trouble for everyone. But if at all possible, please bring Lady Carla back home. Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crossbell. So, she's still got some regrets, huh? Well, time to roll. We'll bring her back for you, so don't you worry. If she's Republic bound, the train will be departing in a matter of minutes. There's no time to waste then. Thanks, Marcia. You were a big help. Marcia, could you go inform the representative of what's happened? You can leave bringing Carla back to us. Okay, please. I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. For a moment there, I thought she was there to divert our attention yet again. Oh hey, look who it is. We plan to split the workload with Wenzel and the others, and then start an investigation. Let us know if you figure anything out. We still have any concrete leads about the pill, so let's not mention that to them yet. Most of the Mafia in a hurry or something? Yeah. You know how the relations between Erbonia and Calvert were pretty bad around the beginning of the 100 Days War, right? During that period, railway operations shut down and travelers lingering in Crossbow were forced to stay put. Afterwards, the system was revised to prevent a similar situation from ever happening again. Calvar, we from 1. Okay, so that's where we have to go. See anything here? Kind of for the CPD detention room. And it was only like a message deletion, not like a full timeout. Otherwise, all your other messages would have been deleted. Platform 1. The train bound for the Republic is now departing. If you're not boarding the train, then please step back to the center of the platform. Yo, hold up. Isn't that the train the representative's daughter's riding in? Looks like we still have a bit of time, so let's board. CPD, wait! Oh! Oh! Well then! Hey, I see the monster there! We cut that close. I wonder if we'll get in trouble for not following protocol. Our officers should be allowed to board trains during emergencies, so we don't have to worry about that. However, the problem remains. What do we do now? The plan was to convince Carla to return home, correct? Yeah, well, we can't ride on this train forever, you know? We gotta drop all the drugs in St. Ursula, ain't that right? That's true. We haven't come this far to simply give up. Yeah, I know. The next stop is Altair, located on the western edge of Calvard. We should have about 30 minutes. Until then, let's keep trying to persuade her to come home. Roger, I'm no quitter. Alright, I hope our words can get through to her. Is that film? Finishing gourmet dishes in hot spring. Girl's only trip. Nah, she should be traveling alone. Ah. It's Carla. Hey, finally found her. Now we just have to persuade her to return home. The odds of her listening to reason still seem slim. Oh, whoops. Don't tell me, Marsha missed the train. Hey Ari, thank you for the host. How you doing? I guess I'm all alone now. Can I handle this? Sleep boy. Pretty sleepy, Ari? Long time no see, Carla. Ellie, what are you... I mean, what a coincidence, running into you here. Are, these are friends? Oh, are you planning to spend a day or two in the Republic? Well, Carla... How should I start this? Oh boy. Are you doing homework all day? Okay, wait. Should we cut straight to the point, or should we try to, like, ease her into... No, I think... No. Given how she's very frustrated with Representative Campbell and her home situation, we need to ease her... We need to calm down her... Or what was it? Settle down her mood so that she's more open to persuasion. So let's dance around this a little bit. Yes, exactly. I thought it'd be fun to see the Republic's National Orchestra with everyone. Really? Then we can accompany each other until we arrive at the Republican capital. I'm so thankful I ran into you, Ellie. Truth be told, I'm feeling a bit down. After all, I'm alone on this giant train and... Alright, looks like we've lowered her guard. Why exactly are you here, Carla? Well, it's a long story. My father's always ordered me around, filling my life with rules and more rules, once he doesn't even respect himself. And this morning was a perfect example of it. I'll never forgive him for what he did. Which was... Whatever it was, it sounds bad. After breakfast, he walked into my room without knocking. Huh. Is that it? Of course it's not just that. Of course it's not just that. What if I was changing? More importantly, Father's always the one, lecturing me about how I should always knock. Even though he throws a fit when I forget to do so, this morning he calmly strode into my room, commanding me to do this and that, and to attend a dinner party in the evening, and be present to every small detail of my private life. It's like he can't do anything but that. I can relate with how she feels, but this is nothing more than a misunderstanding between father and daughter. How should we handle this? I don't think this will help. That's a bit too snarky of a response. Have you tried locking your door? Excuse me. What if we go along with her and just kind of like get her to vent more about her father, and then maybe like after she lets out some more like pent-up frustrations, maybe she'll like settle down a bit more. Then your father's in the wrong. I can sympathize with you, Carla. You think so too? Huh, I knew leaving home was the right decision. Uh-oh. Still, it's the first time I've ever left Crossbell. The only reason I decided to go through this plan was because Marsha said she'd accompany me. I think I get the gist of this mess. She is still looking hesitant, right? She never had the strongest heart to begin with. Sure, she ran out of home in a hurry, but I bet with every step she became more and more uneasy. then she should almost be at her breaking point. It's dangerous to go alone. Yeah, I know, your father only cares about his career and reputation more than your well-being. Marcia. I was wondering why I decided to see Marcia. No, she must have betrayed me, didn't she? Unacceptable! I specifically ordered her not to tell anyone. But please calm down, Carla. It's true that Marcia informed us of the situation, but that's only because she's worried sick about your safety. Despite what she says, she Despite what she says, she doesn't really want to leave Crossbow. Her words, not mine. But Marcia, she really said that? I'm leaving Lady Carla in your hands. That was her farewell before we made our way to the station to find you. Well, I think it'd be best if you had another talk with your pops. Instead of running away, wouldn't it feel better to say what you want to say to his face? You may be right. I had started to think that there was no one at my side. But if Marcia's waiting for me, I don't mind returning home. Everyone, perhaps could you stay with me a little bit longer and let me get everything out my system? Besides, I need to start thinking about what I should say to Father. Sure, we can do that. We should still be near Altair, but we still have the ride back. If you want the company, we'd be glad to oblige. I think I hit the nail on the head there. Bo and the others transferred down in Altair for the return trip. Then, 30 minutes later... Okay, let me double check that. I did answer that right? Trip through Republic, father's to blame, maid is worried sick. Yep. Got it all right. We're finally back. Well, various factors delayed our return. Sorry for the trouble I've caused. I truly thank you for listening to what I had to say. Please, don't worry about it. And, basically all in all, Carla just needed someone to talk to with her problems. Especially given her, I guess, her living situation, her standing in society, being born into, well, Campbell's family, representative of the Republican faction, as important as that is in the political world of Crossbow. Doesn't seem like she'd have many people that she can really confide in with her problems and all that. Who's to say we can't handle consultations? You can count on the SSS to lend you an ear whenever you need it. Thank you. Ah, Marcia! Or, well, shit. Well, okay, we're having the talk now. How dare you worry me at a time like this, you daft girl. Speak for yourself, Father. You couldn't even bother to find me yourself, so you sent the police in your stead. Slap him! Slap him! Do it! It's been a long time coming with what you have to deal with, girl. Excuse me, Lady Carla. My apologies. I was just so terribly worried. Huh, so you were in on it too, Marcia. Forgive me. I'm still mad at you, but thank you, Marcia. Will you return to my side? Of course, I'd be happy to. Oh, thank heavens, I think I finally made up my mind. I have a request, Father. You must knock every time you wish to enter my room. Every time, okay? Is that the main thing? In addition, you may no longer intrude upon my private life. And if you refuse, I'll be hopping back on the train, and I won't look back. Fine. You have to stay home and behave yourself for a while first. So, are you honoring my request or are you refusing it? Well, I don't want to be worried, or have another falling out. I'll accept your terms. So, this is the power of the something or other sect. At least get our name right, man! For the time being, allow me to thank you for safely bringing my daughter back home. However, not a word of this incident is to escape your lips to anyone, am I understood? Yes, Your Majesty. Our lips are sealed, so you can rest easy. Fine then. We're leaving, Carla. You don't need to command me. Ellie, everyone, until we meet again. I can't thank you all enough for all that you've done. So, please feel free to drop by our house whenever you like. We'll welcome you with open arms. Do them bow deeply. She's worried. I guess that settles that. Even though that took forever, I'm glad we helped them out. Judging by their conversation, I think they will work things out. What a relief. I hope you're right. I pray they'll be able to work out their differences. Anyway, Lloyd, we should get going now. There's still some requests we can finish up today. Oh yeah, good point. Shall we get to it, guys?